get on with the action as we get ourselves stuck into game one between Team Liquid and Tundra.
Who do you like more? Whose draft do you like a little more on?
As I said, I've got to say Tundra's.
You're a little
think
bit more on
33
Tundra
proves
too, right?
scary. I think TB kind of just wins games. I think Luna I'm still sort of on the fence about. And I'm a little worried for Qualifier trying to find the space on the map when this Nyx assassin, Fada and Snaking, these two, they're going to be hunting him down. I mean, throwing 9 in as well. That's 3 stuns already. Liquid starting off the action with a catch on to 33 Fairy Fire. We'll buy him a little bit of time. Is it going to be enough? He's into the trees. Have Liquid got anything more to throw out here?
Oh, he messed up. Oh, he got the tree
cut.
cut.
Able to cut through towards the web.
Oh my goodness, that was scary.
Boxy's going to have another spear if he wants to throw it blindly into the corner of the map, but he's not going to do so. So 33 will manage to get away there. That Fairy Fire pretty much saving his life, as he will manage to get away from that early smoke, that first move Liquid were trying to make before the game began.
It's mixed. I've seen people start with Bushback. I've also seen most talk about how they want to get Acorn to secure range creep. So, now they did show that they did get those abilities. And 33, he'll heal back up. This web regen, it will add up. It will give him back to almost full HP. And wow, I cannot believe that, a Fairy Fire
for 2 on the bounties. And we will indeed see the lanes come into place. Boxy and Tiger will be up top. So it does mean that Mickey is going to be farming into this Brood Mirana lane. And is this just what sort of a lane that in the early levels, or just for the most of it, Brood is considered pretty strong?
Yeah, Brood's going to do very well. Mickey should be able to farm the first 2-3 levels, but it just progressively starts to get worse. And then, of course, when 6 comes around, it's just over. Luna has to completely leave the lane. And I'm just going to be watching Snaking, too, because I'm watching Insania did not block the camp. So a hard camp is going to be left available for Snaking to arrow and to get some pulls off. So see if Insania makes the way over to block it now. So won't be able to block that. So that's open for Snay, which is usually pretty huge. That's one of the main things you want to do versus a Mirana.
Yeah,
top, we're seeing...
We sort of see it blocked every time against those sort of heroes that utilize the big creep on first round.
Yeah, usually you even see double sentry wards bought out, but Insania did want to just get extra regen to be able to secure for Mickey. And I guess being able to push the wave out constantly, maybe with Fatal Bonds is what he's looking at, because he's got clarities too. So usually your clarities are to heal your carry, but I guess they're really just trying to force the lane in so Mickey can't get pressured at all, which is a pretty interesting approach.
Yeah, maybe having some sort of ideas. The panel said, Liquid, they're going to know about the Brood. They've got one of the better Brood players on the squad. Probably being out close up here as well in this matchup.
And we do see Boxy, one of the most player combo, the Mars, of course. Even though he did take that bit of a break anyway during the, what we want to call a little bit of the Mars major, where Mars was picked almost every game during the beginning of it. Boxy wasn't there for it, so would have an even higher number if he was there.
We're definitely come used to seeing Boxy take over the games on, when he's sort of hitting his stride on the Mars.
Yeah.
Liquid looking towards that happening again here.
And right now I'm watching Snaking's movements, stacking the camps, he's arrowing.
That sentry ready for the control around it.
And Mickey's chilling. Great start. Brood not getting slowed down either, but yeah, this is really good for Mickey. Getting that early 2 points in the Blessing. He gets these early stat items too.
Doing a good job of sniping some couriers here and there. This top lane. Getting onto Skeeter. Tiger, not quite enough damage with the Bushwhack alone, so Skeeter will live another day here on this top lane.
And now they're very low on mana on Liquid. They have a ton of stuff coming out on the courier. I believe it's, range drop, double regen for Tiger to keep himself up there.
Damage. He's got the stick charges, Fada. Tiger needs a couple more hits. He can only get in the one. So this time around, Fada able to make it away.
Maybe Satanic way later, depending how big you are, but yeah, that's neat.
Jumps onto Skeeter. Skeeter's ready to turn here, popping the Metamorphosis, but Fada not quite back in time to set up with the stun. And they've got him. See the counterplay though for Qualifier. He's going to be able to come in and help out, take down Fada. Look towards Skeeter, but a little too low on the mana to go for anything else onto this Terrorblade.
He's got to get the hell out of bottom, but he gets hit by the arrow.
They got him, Snay. Catches him just before the TP's out in time.
On Skeeter before he does get out, since meta is still down for about 50. But Skeeter's got Sunder. He's got a point saved. So if they do go for it, they have to 100 to 0 him.
He's playing it safe. He knows that they're going to be looking for that sort of opportunity, especially with Boxy staying up on this top half of the map.
Seen that they have 0 stacks, by the way.
That's pretty unliquid.
It
That's
is.
certainly true. In the past, they definitely have been the sort of squad to sort that out the best.
And here comes 33.
There's pressure from bottom to mid. sweeping over the three of them. Snaking and 9 backing him up. Snaking's going to TP back to keep, make sure that they don't go any more aggressive onto Skeeter. Back over to the river. 33 get the kill. Box is going to drop the arena. It's not going to catch anyone at all. Tundra. A turnover towards Qualifier. Qualifier able to ball lightning out. Yeah, they have got all these ults ready to go, Liquid. So huge team fight. It was
with the building, the tower.
Towards. I mean, the spiders are doing it.
It's dying.
They're going to have to go for the tower tonight. And they're not even going to get that. The spiders end up getting the last hit.
And now
Boxy is going to get caught out by surprise. Tundra's in with a Moonlight Shadow move. They're on top of him. The golem's going to get dropped down, but Boxy's already gone. Liquid, if they do anything to turn this around, they'll be able to get the grab onto Fada. They'll bring him out. But at the end of it all, it's a 1-for-1. Golem drop. Yeah, Skeeter cleans it up. An easy plus 100 gold for the Terrorblade. They both miss. They will get the grab with the Vortex.
He's tanky.
So they actually have the damage. They don't. 9. He's been able to jump over with the bots. He's in with the stun. That's quite forgone. Boxy's going to be left behind. As Fada, Snaky, they'll chase Boxy into the trees. Tiger will be able to TP out. But Boxy goes down. Always out range of the stun. Okay, he'll be able to step away.
That was close. Matchups are just difficult for them.
Oh, here we go. Qualifier. Big sip. Going in very deep into the jungle. The Moonlight Shadow's out. Tundra's starting to reposition themselves. Fada turns with the stun. Onto Qualifier. Laguna's out. Qualifier gone. Another death on the Storm as Qualifiers game starting to take quite a hit now. 2 deaths back to back.
And they're chasing Mickey.
Insania. They've got him with the slow. 33's in on top of him. Mickey, he'll pop the ult. He's trying to bring down Fada. Fada, he's going to head into the trees. Mickey, can he actually get the final hit off? He can't. As Mickey caught out by a stun, Fada survives. As Liquid, they've just got to get everybody out of here. Insania's trying to head into the trees, but 33 and 9, they're chasing him down. Another catch here for Tundra. As they're starting to crumble. This is a rough one here for Liquid. See what sort of a jump they can get.
Oh no.
It's off the mark. Off the mark, and now Tundra's going to start moving in. The golem will be dropped. Fada will fall.
No,
but again, this is sort of the whole team fight from Liquid. They've only killed Fada. That's not enough. And Tundra, they know they're chasing Liquid straight down. Insania, he'll fall. Qualifier coming in with the Vortex to grab 9. They'll put the Moonlight Shadow. Skeeter even with the bro move there. Sundering 9 back up to full HP. Mickey's gone. Getting nuked down by the Laguna Blade. As Tundra, they're just able to one-up Liquid every single move that Liquid's trying to make.
Like for top.
Setups there. Yules, light strike, arrow, perfectly timed. Another kill for Tundra.
And he had an Essence.
He's in, but he's straight away. The Spike Carapace is there. The rebuke getting reflected immediately. Boxy will pop a spear up, but the wall's already disappeared.
Tundra's just so ready. Every move they're prepared for. And now Qualifier.
Fada's on him. Qualifier, he's going for the TP out, but Fada's got the stun. Qualifier's escape put to an end. And, I mean, what do you do now if you're Liquid? This has got to be pretty demoralizing. You've tried to fight, I mean, easily a handful of times now, maybe 4 or 5, and it's just gone terribly every single time. You've not been able to achieve anything. Each move that you've made, as Tundra, they have, as I said, they just continue to stand on top of them as bottom, and Insania's gone. Tundra just full control of this game. This, super fast timing on the Manta, Dragonlance, BKB, and start taking down objectives. Before sort of the other teams got the items online, but with as good of a start Tundra's had with all these fights they've been able to hold Liquid off on and come out on top, that's huge. Skeeter,
it is.
The money from the Roche and such, he's going to pretty much have the Scardy on top of the S&1 Dragonlance, 20 or so minutes in.
Yep. Okay.
He's scouting this all out. They're coming in with the Moonlight straight away with the arrow. They open up on a Qualifier. Qualifier's gone. So's Insania. Tundra just not giving any room for Liquid to achieve anything whatsoever. They just walk straight in. Start beating them back here as Mickey and Poxy have to stay away from the tower. And the pressure's coming in. With the meta, they'll be able to push onto this tier 2. Nothing Liquid can do to push them back. They don't have anything that's going to allow them to approach Skeeter right now. Oh!
That was close.
That was... He's the final tier 2 going down, Fox.
Yeah. What? Boxy? I guess Boxy's just taking them for a walk. They're just doing some creep cutting shenanigans. We saw Taiga bottom lane trying to cut the bottom wave too. Boxy going to meet up toward his team.
But Mickey's he's all on his own. He's all on his own down bottom. They've found him, they've got him. That's the carry going down. As they've got to do something a lot better than this if they want to stand a chance in the EU qualifiers. Tundra just completely handling them here in this game 1.
Yeah, total cakewalk as Boxy does get a spear connection on 33.
They're throwing everything onto him. It's not, it's barely a scratch here. 33, full HP. Tundra, they'll take the racks. Liquid, they've got the full lineup up. They've got the ults. They're going to try something. Boxy leads in. Immediately the stun comes out. They'll drop the golem. But there just isn't the damage here from Liquid. As soon as the ults have been dropped, Liquid, they're the ones having a run. As a buyback will come out from Tiger, Boxy goes down. He'll also buy back here. Tundra still all at full HP. Qualifier having a zip back. They will get the grab on Fada. They'll bring down the Nyx Assassin, but it's a dieback on Tiger. Triple kill for 9 as Tundra bully Liquid back to the fountain. They take the racks. They'll back off. Tundra ready to continue to just move towards the next lane, get the next wave pushed in, and lead towards what so far has been one of the cleanest victories we've seen here in the games of Dota.
Yeah, one of the most one-sided affairs I think I've seen here in a while. Skeeter, sitting in the up people. Draft when it feels like from Tundra. Unless Liquid somehow did just get like huge big team fights, like big team fight connections after that laning phase, it just felt like it was going to be difficult for them. It's just like their cores are countered. That's why I was like, like I said, like the Nyx versus the Storm, the TB versus the Luna.
There we go, second set of racks. Nothing to be done here by Liquid. They've got the ults. Actually, no golem for 30. That's Tundra. They'll sweep round to the bottom.
They just have to watch. That's like Qualifier doesn't have BKB, so he's like, if I zip in, I'm just Yuled and dead instantly.
I mean, they're getting mega here. Boxy, he's going to try with the jump in, but he's not going to be able to catch anyone in the arena. Nobody gets caught. Tiger's dead. Boxy goes down. No buybacks on the two of them. Tundra resume business, taking the final set of racks here away from Liquid as they're actually chasing them up to the base. Fada's in with the impel, catches out the Luna. Mikke will be able to get the BKB off, but Liquid, they'll finally tap out. As we did see indeed statistically, one of the worst games that Liquid's ever had here for them, unfortunately, as this was a rough game 1. Tundra, on the other hand, though, bringing in that ability, that flair that we really have seen them be able to develop and grow